before we start talking about compound inequalities, let's just do a little bit of review about inequalities. So, negative 3k. Would I flip that sign when solving? Yes, because I'm going to divide by negative, right? So if I divide by negative 3, I need to flip that sign. Let's move our number line down a little bit. So then I would be left with k is less than or equal to 4. So I go to 4. Is this an open circle or a closed circle? Closed. No, because a negative over negative is positive. Good. And am I going to go to the right or to the left? Left, right here. K has the smaller side of the inequality sign. You also know if you have your variable on the left-hand side, this sign will always match your number line as well. Have you guys seen that before? See that? Less than goes in this direction. That wouldn't work if I had k on the other side, though, right? Are these the same thing? Yes. But it wouldn't work because the other sign would be going that way. So it only works when the variable is on the left-hand side. Okay, what about this one? How would I solve for this one? Michael, would I have to flip the sign for this one?
Yeah.
Am I multiplying or dividing by a negative? So I wouldn't have to. So when I multiply by 2 to both sides, I just have k is greater than 10. So I go to 10. Is that going to be an open circle, Michael, or a closed circle? See how this one is less than and including 4? That's when we make it a closed circle, when it's less than and equal to. See how this one isn't? This is just greater than. It doesn't say and including 10. It just has that right there. This will be an open circle. Greater than would match this sign right here, so I would go to the right. Questions on that? Why don't you guys write that down if you haven't already. All right, so let's talk about compound inequalities. Here's my or story. Let's suppose that your brother said he would go to the Walmart or Target to get you a new iPod. He later told you that he went to Target but they didn't have any. Sorry. Did he keep his word?
Kind of. Yeah. You could have went to another one.
He could have, but he didn't. Did he keep his word?
Yeah. No.
Philip, why do you think he kept his word? Johnny, tell me why. But did he say he was going to get an iPod? He said he would go to Walmart or Target.
Oh, that's no Walmart.
Brenda.
Maybe Walmart was too far and he couldn't go, so that's why he went to Target.
He said or. So, did he have to go to both?
Yep.
No.
Or. Yeah, but they didn't have it. You should.
We're talking about a brother here.
Or.
Right? So if your brother said he's going to do one or the other, does he have to do both? Right, Brenda? He said he would go to Walmart or Target. He went to Walmart and then said, or did he go to Target? He went to Target. He went to Target and then he went, you know what? I don't feel like driving over to Walmart too. I don't care. I'm not getting my brother the iPod. Yes.
Maybe he didn't say I don't care. Maybe he said I don't have no more gas. Maybe he said I have some things to give more importance to my brother. Maybe I have something better for him.
Okay, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we've made our point. If you say or, you don't have to do both. It's one or the other. Can you do both? Right? You could if you want to. Right? All right. If I said I want to go to Target and Walmart, you have to go to both. Right? Okay. So let's use that for our lesson today. So pencils down. 4x is greater than 12, or 7 plus x is less than or equal to negative 2. So I've got either or situation going on here. So let's graph that. So in order to solve this one, I would divide both sides by 4, and I would get x is greater than 3. Or subtract 7 from both sides, and I get x is less than or equal to, same sign means we combine, right? Negative 9. So here's 3, here's negative 9. Is this going to be an open circle or a closed circle? It's greater than, so that means it's going in this direction. X is less than or equal to negative 9. Would that be an open circle or a closed circle? Closed.
I know, man.
And which direction would I go in? Left.
We could choose what we want to do.
If I said, I'm going to include everybody who's got more than $3 in their wallet and everybody that owes somebody $9 or more,
Have a wallet.
would that be all of these people and all these people? What if they had no money? Would they be in that group? No. That person or that person. Okay. That's my answer. The solution is everything in this direction infinitely and everything in this direction infinitely.
Yeah, wouldn't be and.
No.
Why or?
It says or.
Then why? Yeah, if we have to do both, then should it be and?
If you had to do both, you would be no solution.
So it's 3.
Okay. So okay, you guys are getting a little, hold on a second, you guys are getting a little confused. Let's not put numbers here. Let me just start a new one.
No, we're not confused with the problem. Why say or?
That's what I want to... What?
The dirty room?
No. Homework. Okay, so this is all the people that cleaned their room. This is all the people that did their homework, right? This includes all the people that cleaned their room. This includes all the people that did their homework. So if I said, I'm going to take anybody to the beach, my kids, we're going to go to the beach if you did your homework or you cleaned your room.
So they can do either of the two?
What does or mean?
Oh, okay, I get it.
So what if my daughter didn't clean her room but she did her homework? Does she get to go to the beach? What if my other one cleaned her room but didn't do her homework? She gets to go too, right? This is what we're going to be doing on Monday, but since we're on this subject, clean room, homework. If I said you had to clean your room and do your homework,
We're going to do both qualified for the beach. If you didn't do either one, exactly. So why did you put or for that one? You have to do both of those problems. Yeah, you have to do both. Yeah, so you should put and. You have to do both.
this is the difference between and or.
I know we still don't get it.
If you did your homework or you cleaned your room, so these people only cleaned their room and these people only did their homework. So my solution space is all the people that cleaned their room and all the people that did their homework. This is solution space is only the people that did both. They had to do both and clean their room and do their homework in order to go. The people that only cleaned their room don't get to go, and the people that only did their homework don't get to go. It's the people that did both, cleaned their room and did their homework. That's the difference between and or. Yes.
No. I know.
Well, no, because all these people cleaned their room.
No, we're talking about why does it say or for those two problems?
Yeah.
Why does this say or? Because my solution is everybody that's either above 3 or below 9. Well, if you want to keep taking up our time, then we're not going to get our homework done in class.
No, that wasn't the intention.
Okay. I hope it's not the intention. I hope that you're sincerely asking a question. So here's our steps. We would solve. Then we decide whether it's an open circle or closed circle. Then we decide which direction. You try this one. Let me give you this so you can see that. Okay, so let's finish this off together. Johnny, you're sitting there nice and quiet. How do you solve this one? Add 6 to both sides. So what'd you get?
That was just horrible.
Less than what? Positive 9 or negative 9? Negative 9. Good. Subtract 8 from both sides. X is greater than or equal to 2. So I've got a negative 9 and a positive 2. Are my solutions going to be including negative 9 or not including negative 9? Right here. X is less than negative 9. Why not including, Philip? It doesn't have the equal to sign. Good. Right? And it's going to be less than. Is it going to include 2 or not include 2? Include 2. And that's greater than. Questions on that one?
No, we didn't.
All right, let's move on.
What weird.
Let's just take notes. All right, so how would I solve this one? Let's cover this one up. Multiply what? Multiply, Levi, can you please stop talking? Multiply by 10. And I get B is less than negative 10. Do I change the sign on that? No. Let's unveil the rest of our problem. How would I solve for this one? Multiply both sides by 8. B is greater than or equal to negative 8. Do I change the sign on that one? No. All right, so let's make ourselves a negative 10 and a negative 8. Is this going to include negative 10? Include or not include?
Yes.
Not include. Less than. Because I want to talk about what it means. That's why, Frankie. Does it include negative 8?
Yes.
Because there might be a problem on the test that says, what does it mean when you have an open circle? It doesn't include the number. That would be a good question, huh?
Oh.
Yes, it would. You guys try this one. Okay, so how would I solve this one? Mario, how would I do it? Multiply both sides by 9. So when I do that, I get X is less than or equal to negative 9.
Yes.
Here's negative 9. Is it going to include negative 9 or not include?
It's
Going to include, and it says less than. How would I do this one? Multiply by 3. And then what do I get? X is greater than 0. So if this is 0, would it include 0?
No.
No. Greater than. Questions on that? You guys got this? It seems like you're getting bored.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this one?
Yeah, we're going to have to flip the sign.
We're going to have to flip the sign. Oh, because you want to use whiteboards?
I want to watch the magician. Bring magician.
Negative 6. Add 1 to both sides. Okay, we'll get through these examples, let you write them down, and then I'll show you.
The math guy?
N is, yes, N is less than or equal to negative 10.
What's his real name?
Arthur Benjamin. Sounds like a smart person, is that what you said? Okay, so, am I going to include negative 10? Did you guys switch the sign? Good. So, and we're going to go less than. And am I going to include negative 6? Yes. And it's greater than. Okay, copy that one down. All right, so what about these two? Would you flip the sign on this one?
Yeah.
Yes, good. What about this one?
No.
All right, you guys got that. Let's do one more.
We understand really.
This is different.
Oh, it's
All right, okay, guys. Add 10. I need it quiet. I'll wait. I add 10 to both sides. I get x is less than or equal to 0. This one I'm going to divide both sides by 3. X is less than or equal to negative 10. Here's 0. Here's negative 10. I'm going to include negative 10 and everything less than. I'm going to include 0 and everything less than. Is that possible? Yes. No. All of, okay, there's a question. If it was and, it would be everything from here on, because that would be both of them, right? See that? But since it's or, it's all of the states. Let's look at this one. Last one. What? No. Yes. Yes. So it would include everything less than 0. Right? Less than or equal to 0. Levi, please stop. All right, I'm going to multiply both sides by 9. Then I get m is less than or equal to 0. Subtract both sides by 3. And I get m is greater than negative 9. Let's see what happens with this one. Here's 0. Let's do this negative 9. Here's negative 9. Here's 0. M is less than or equal to 0. M is greater than negative 9. All real numbers. Good job. Do you see why? Because all of these are included. Watch, I can highlight. Everything above negative 9 and everything below 0.
Oh, I understand that.
Wouldn't that be everything?
Yeah, it'd be everything.
It would be all of the numbers.
That's weird.
Okay, so those are special cases when they overlap like that. Okay? Questions on that?
What's the last number?
Okay, what did you learn today? How to do inequalities. What does compound mean? Two combined. Good. The person next to you is absent. How would you explain how we arrive with a solution with all real numbers? If the arrows cross, then it means all of it, right? Okay, good. Let's create our own special case. I need the talking to stop. Let's create our own special case. Yes, this is our closing thought. Let's create our own special case. You guys create one.
X over 8.
So 8, everything over 8.
Yeah.
How about how about everything less than 8?
Alright, I guess.
Okay, that would be x is less than 8. Or, what else?
Everything less than 9.
Oh, that would be a special case. Let's do one where it's all real numbers, though.
Okay, then everything more than that.
More than 0? That would work. Everything more than 0?
More than 7.
That would be all real numbers. That would be a special case. Good job, guys. I'm going to pass out homework.